Welcome to Lit with Ernest, the show where we dive into the world of literature and explore the depths of human experience. Today, we're going to tackle one of the most iconic novels in English literature, Middlemarch by George Eliot. Published in 1871-72, this masterpiece has been a cornerstone of literary studies for over a century, and its influence can still be felt today. Middlemarch is significant not only because of its beautifully crafted characters, intricate plot, and philosophical themes, but also due to the historical context in which it was written. The novel is set in the 1830s, a time of great social change in England, with the Industrial Revolution transforming the country's economy and landscape. Eliot's work reflects this era of transition, exploring the tensions between tradition and progress, faith and reason, and personal desire versus societal expectation. In terms of literary background, Middlemarch relates to several major traditions. It is a quintessential example of realist fiction, focusing on the everyday lives of ordinary people rather than heroic or extraordinary events. Eliot's realism was influenced by her interest in philosophy, particularly the ideas of Immanuel Kant and Ludwig Feuerbach, which are reflected in the novel's exploration of morality, free will, and the human condition. Middlemarch also engages with the Victorian novel tradition, sharing similarities with works like Jane Eyre, and Great Expectations in its use of narrative voice, character development, and social commentary. One of the key literary devices that makes Middlemarch so distinctive is its use of free, indirect discourse. This narrative technique allows the reader to experience the thoughts and feelings of the characters directly, creating a sense of intimacy and immediacy. For example, when we're introduced to Dorothea Brooke, the novel's protagonist, we're given access to her inner world through her thoughts and reflections. This technique enables us to understand Dorothea's motivations, desires, and conflicts in a way that feels deeply personal and relatable. Dorothea is often seen as an embodiment of the feminine ideal, but she's also a complex and multifaceted character who challenges societal norms. Her struggles to reconcile her desire for spiritual fulfillment with her duty to her family and society serve as a powerful commentary on the limited options available to women during this period. As I always say, a good writer shows you the truth, even when it's ugly. Eliot does just that, laying bare the flaws and weaknesses of her characters with unflinching honesty. Edward Casaubon, Dorothea's husband, is another significant character who represents intellectual arrogance and emotional repression. His doomed marriage to Dorothea serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of prioritizing knowledge over human connection. Through these characters, Eliot explores themes that are still relevant today, such as the search for meaning, the importance of relationships, and the need for personal growth and development. Middlemarch has had a profound impact on literature and culture, influencing writers like Virginia Woolf, James Joyce, and Donna Tartt. Its exploration of themes like identity, morality, and social responsibility continues to resonate with readers today. The novel's influence can be seen in everything from the works of contemporary authors like Zadie Smith and Jonathan Franzen to TV shows like Downton Abbey and The Crown. In terms of cultural impact, Middlemarch has been adapted into numerous film, television, and stage productions, each offering a unique interpretation of the novel. The 1994 BBC miniseries, starring Juliet Aubrey as Dorothea, is particularly noteworthy for its faithful adaptation of the novel's complex characters and themes. In conclusion, Middlemarch is a masterpiece that rewards close reading and reflection. Its nuanced characterization, moral complexity, and historical context make it a rich and rewarding novel that continues to captivate readers to this day. As I always say, the best writers are those who can show us the truth about ourselves, without flinching or sentimentality. George Eliot does just that in Middlemarch, offering us a mirror held up to human nature in all its complexity and beauty. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.